G'day everyone and welcome to another edition of Craps Down Under. So I'm going to continue building our bankroll. Last session we made our target of $40. We actually got to $246 as our total bankroll. So I'm going to use that and I'm going to try and make a target of $50. Basically ideally I want to get to the $300. So I'll just say the target's $300 because that's still within that range that we need to be. So I need to put just one unit and need to get some whites. All right. So there we go, some dice, and we'll work, see what happens. And we've got a yo, so front line winner if you're on the pass line, and we've got a 7. So we got bitten by a 7, and remember last video I said we'd work the come outs because I noticed that was something we weren't doing enough of in our previous video, in the one where we had the loss. So I'll go back down. I'll go back down and I'll be on. And he's got an 8. So that gives us a hit straight up. An 8. And I will press it, press that bet. Gosh, he just rolled at the very end there, so that's another 7. So that should kind of destroyed our dreams, and we're now in the hole. We need to play catch up. So that we didn't do very well at all on that shooter. So I will go to the 2 unit level. Not going to go crazy, but I will go to that 2 unit level. And new shooter, new dice will be on. And 10. 10 is the point. Alright. So outside, well, at least haven't thrown any rubbish. So there's some rubbish. So, alright, they're going to get one more roll out of me before I take it all off. If they don't hit, then we're going back down and maybe potentially even off completely. Okay, so they've told me no, that's not for me. Alright, so I'll let the shooter just roll out. There's a 6, so they finally came through with 1. 4. So I'll watch and see what they do. The second one, 5. So maybe we're a bit hasty, but if I'm not seeing what I want to see, I'm going to go off on them. Another outside. 10. So they hit their point. Alright, so here's a chance for them. We're off still. But here's a chance for them to maybe clear some air with a 7 or something. So no, they've set the point on the 5. So now we're at the point, well, do we want to risk it? Because they are fair way in the hand and they haven't rolled their 7. So I'm going to stay off, see if they get their point. Well, they got the 8. So again, I'm missing hits here because we're off. 4. 8 again. So the shooter's actually doing really well despite the shaky start. Some rubbish, 12 midnight. 9, it's another inside. 3, more rubbish. Aces. So that's quite a run of horn numbers and they've hit their point. So kind of doing quite amazing, to be honest. This is now up to their 3rd point. And on the inside number. So do we tempt fate and turn on? Let's go on. We could have had all those hits and we didn't collect any of them because we were off. And we got an 8. So, whoops, that rolled. Can't get it there. There, it was a hard 8. That's what we actually got. So we get our hit of $15 for 1. Alright, so now we can regress down. I'll just take us down to the 6 and 8. I'm actually inclined to sort of go off anyway because the shooter's just been going for so long. So just going to stay off because I think we've let this shooter go a long time. And there's a 7. So had to happen eventually. Alright, so we've got a little bit back on that guy. Let's just play the base level this time. We'll be on. And see what we get. We've got a 10. So far working has only actually cost us money. I don't think we may have had one hit where maybe we did get one hit, but so far it actually hasn't worked in our favour, from what I can say. So I don't recall us getting too many come out hits. And we've got a 5. So that's good, we get a hit there. 7. So again, we can press up, maybe press up both. Do that, actually we don't need that little thing on. Right, so we can just press up and run the 2. And hopefully we get a 6 or 8 roll. And we got a 7, so not an ideal run there. Thought we were getting back into the profit, so I'm going to go up to the 2 units. Two units and I'll be on. At some point we have to get a shooter who actually sets the point on one of these inside numbers, given that they, the 6 and 8 are the most probable number to hit on the come out. We've got a 5, so that's good. I don't mind which one it is. So we get our 15 here. So I'm aware that we need to make some money here, so I am actually going to be a little bit aggressive. Remember, this is the shooter's first, need 5 ones. So this is the shooter's first roll. So I'm hoping they can get the second one. 70% chance that they can get it versus 30 for the 7. So that's the kind of odds we're fighting here. And we got it. So we got a 6. So that's the kind of hit we needed to recover. So we've got 3 units there. We're going to get paid 21. Alright, so I'll put that back in here and then I'll regress us down. And we'll lock up some profit because we did need to recover for some of those 7s that we hit. So we are ahead. Yep, we are ahead. So we've got about, let's see what we've got here. Except we're not ahead. Sorry, we had should be 40 here. So we are down. Sorry. So that's I'll keep that all in whites, but just trying to estimate where we're at. So I know we've got about 8 there, and we've got basically 10 in whites and 15 on the table. So yeah, we're still down a little bit. We've still got to make our, basically we've got to make $100. We're not even close to that. So I'm actually gonna stay at the 2 unit level, given the shooter's doing pretty well by us so far. Bit of rubbish, aces. I'll give him one more roll, and he's hit it. So, going to get 15 for one. So, that's on this one, sorry. So, 2 units, we can go back down. So, let's see where we're at. Got 15 there, 20, 25, 30. So we're basically 30, yeah, we're basically back to even once I count up the whites. So pretty close, maybe a unit under, maybe 340 is where we're at in our bankroll. So let's see what we can do from here. 7. So unfortunately got caught on the 7, outstayed our welcome. So, but we did have a nice roll, nice run there with that shooter. We just left a little bit of profit on the table. So again, I'm going to play at the 2 unit level for this guy, because I am aware we are still down and we still need to make some recovery and make our profit on top. So we are working. Yo. Alright, so keep working, and we've got a 5, so that's great. So we've had our first point the shooter's set is the 5, and unfortunately for some reason I didn't put the 2 units on there, so I can only get 7 for that. So that's my bad, I didn't put the right amount of money on there. But it is a hit, so we'll take it. We've got aces. And we've got a 6. All right. So that's one that's going to give us the $15 for one. All right. So I'm actually going to get a little bit more aggressive here and press him up. And I'll go 2 units on the 5. All right. Now we've got a 9. Alright, so it's still an inside, and we've got a 6, so we got our hit. That's exactly what we wanted. So we've got 3 units on there, so that's going to pay 21. Alright, so now let's see where we're at. Because you have to take some risks at the right time. Alright, so 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 25, 30. And so we're basically 20 bucks ahead, I think, something like that. Let's see, I'll colour this all up properly. 5, 4, okay. So 64. So we're certainly cleared our initial of 246. So we are ahead just slightly, and our target, we're about $35 from our target. So we want to get to the $300. That's kind of what our target is. This shooter's been doing pretty well for us, but I'm only really inclined to kind of now play the 6 and 8, just because of where we're at. This is probably actually a bit of a risk to do this, and potentially we should just go off, and let's see if the shooter sets their point. Maybe I'll just go off. We'll see if the shooter hits their point or not, and then go through another cycle. Give them a chance to roll a 7. 5, so they've hit their point. All right. So we'll be off for this. Yo. So a bit of rubbish there. All right. 6. So 6 is the point. All right. So do we want to work? I think we will. We'll give them a chance. 3. So Another bit of rubbish there. 8. So we've done really well from this shooter. Done really well. But we also bet a little bit aggressive as well. So I might just pull that down, just being aware of where we're at. I'll just leave the 1, see if we get the 6. Got a 9. 9 again. Sorry, 4, 3, 7. Sorry, what am I saying? Not a 9. I was thinking that was a 5. Some other number. Alright, so shooters missed. We lose our $6 there, but hey, I'm happy to lose $6 given the amount of money we made off that shooter. So 4, 3, 7. That's a pretty good outcome. Let's do the 2 unit level again. Alright, so 2 unit level. Get some more dice here. Alright, there we go. So we're going to work. Let's work. And we got a 5. Alright. So straight up, we got $15. That's kind of what we, for 1. It's kind of what we want. I'll regress down. Now, just let's see where we're at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 50, 60. Okay. So we've still got a little way to go. Alright. Well, I'm not going to regress. I will keep us up at the same level. Alright. Keep us up at the same level. Try and go for the 2 hits and then regress. And we got an 8. Alright. So it came hard. So again, another 15 for 1. Alright. So now we can regress. I don't think I had the whites on that, so that was my bad. Didn't have enough whites on it. Should have been a second white on that one. Alright. So, apologies for that. Alright, so now we're playing the minimum unit. Now I've lost track of what the shooter's point was now. Doesn't matter, we'll just work. We're just working. I won't track the point. We'll just say whenever the 7 comes, that'll be the end of it. So 5. So 7. Let's collect that. Let's pull it down. We're getting pretty close. Alright, there we go. So we've hit our target of $300, so I'm going to call it quits there. I don't know what the shooter's point was, so we'll just roll it till they get a 7. 6, so that would have been nice. Made a little bit more. 4. I don't know what their point is, so it's a bit of a waste of time rolling, but we'll just roll till they get a 7. 5, so a few insides. And 4, hard. And there's the 7. Okay, so rolled that one out there. Apologies for not tracking the point. I should be paying more attention, but I'm kind of also focusing on what's going on with our bankroll. So we've recovered back to our $300. That was our target. So we've basically got 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we've got a little bit more. So we've got 325 because of the one we coloured up. So we've got 325. I'm pretty happy with that. That's actually exceeded the target. I forgot we'd actually put the extra green in there, which is why I thought we were down on this side. So we did overshoot our target a little bit. That's okay. We got there. So a little bit of aggression at the right time. We did make the right calls this time. Working on the come out does make a difference. It allows us to get, you know, that extra hit up here before a 7. Yes, we often, you know, yes, we can get caught on the 7. That can certainly happen, but on the last video, there was just so many times we missed getting our first hit. And, you know, that balanced with the number of come out 7s, I think it's actually probably most of the time a good thing to work on the very first come out that the shooter has. And I'd probably be a little bit more reserved on their other come outs. Give the 7 room to breathe, I guess, is the best way to put it. That's, I think, to use a Mel Craps Hawaii term. I think he kind of says something like that. So we got there, got our 325. So that's actually pretty good. We wanted to get a target of 370, build us back up. So we're back in business with our bankroll. We didn't have to go into our reserve 370 over here. We're at 325. We're at a healthy point. We had a bit of a hiccup on not the last video, the video before that, but we're in good shape now, and kind of learnt a little bit as we've gone. But I think by and large, the shooter's first come out is probably a role you want to work most of the time. And of course, you know, use your discretion. If you're seeing lots of come out 7s, then stay off it until that goes away. And then maybe be a little bit more aggressive working the come out. So I'll leave it there. Appreciate you watching. I'm glad we're back in a healthy shape, and yeah, that's we'll press on from here. So our next target, given we're 325, we'll be looking to make $60 on that. So we'll be trying to get close, basically close to that 390 mark, maybe even 400, try and get us up to that level. So anyway, we'll see you on the next video.